These are the 10 fastest goals in football history. Put on your seatbelt for this fast ride and make sure to wait until the last one. It will rock your world how fast the goal is. We're opening this list with a banger from a major final. And you know which one we're talking about. Yes, the 2023 FA Cup final. This immediately went down as the quickest ever goal in FA Cup final history. Take a look at the record-breaking goal.
Expected of him today. Drops here for Gundogan!
That goal came under 12 seconds. You get a record and then get to lift a trophy not long after? Not a bad day at the office for the Ilkay Gundogan at all. But what feels better? Scoring the fastest goal ever in the FA Cup final history or scoring the quickest ever goal in World Cup history? The holder of the World Cup record is Hakan Sukar, a man who went from being a Turkish legend to being an outcast in the country. Why is he an outcast? Well, basically because he was found to be a member of a terrorist organization in Turkey. Crazy, I know. But here's why he's a legend. He is the scorer of the fastest ever goal in World Cup history, and he broke that record in 2002 in a game against the tournament hosts. Can you believe that? Take a look at the record-breaking goal.
やはりユサンチョルがディフェンダーに入ってます。おっと、坂井のシュート入ったゴール
10.8 seconds from kickoff was all it took for him to score that goal. I hadn't even turned on my TV yet, but I promise you that's the theme of this entire video. You blink and you miss it. Anyway, let's now head to Germany for the next goal. This one is the fastest goal in Bundesliga history, and it was scored by Kevin Volland for Hoffenheim against Bayern Munich.
Terrible pass! Volland! Unbelievable!
Now this is what happens when Pep Guardiola's tiki-taka goes wrong. Beautiful football very quickly turns ugly. That goal was scored exactly 9 seconds into the game, and no faster goal has ever been scored in the history of the German top flight. But then what happens when you get a super fast goal from the fastest player in the world? I don't know, but I think the Flash was alerted as soon as this goal from Kylian Mbappe crossed the line. Oh, how I'll miss that Mbappe-Messi connection. Just look at that goal straight from kickoff. They didn't even need a mistake from the opponents to pull it off. They did it all by themselves. 8 seconds into the game and boom! But here's the craziest thing about the Mbappe goal. Even with how fast it was, it's still not even close to being the fastest goal in European football. We'll surely come to that later, but for now, let's head to the Netherlands to see the fastest goal in Eredivisie history. This one was scored by Vito van Crooij for Sparta Rotterdam against AZ Alkmaar in 2022. Take a look at it.
Engelse ruime overwinning voor Sparta dat hier meteen maar gaat scoren.
It looks a lot like the Mbappe goal, doesn't it? Well, guess what? Both goals have the same timestamp, 8 seconds. Crazy, isn't it? But this time around, the linesman very nearly ruined something so beautiful by raising his flag. But thank goodness for VAR, right? 10 years ago, Van Crooij would have been denied his record. Anyway, let's now hop on the plane and move from the Netherlands to Spain to see an even faster goal from Joseba Llorente. Now, doesn't that goal also look like the Mbappe and the Van Crooij ones? But this one is a little faster though. It was clocked at exactly 7.82 seconds. You know what else this goal looks like? A glorious touchdown in American football.
Tatum steps into it, passes, caught! Digs! Sideline! Touchdown! Unbelievable!
Now, tell me you don't see the resemblance. From the pass to the finish, Llorente really scored a touchdown. Next time someone asks you what's so special about football, show them this. Or you could also show them the fastest ever debut goal in English football history, scored by Freddie Eastwood. This was Freddie's first ever game for Southend United back in 2004 against Swansea City. And in just so fast, the cameras found it a little difficult to keep up. And I'll tell you this, Freddie is definitely a better man than me because it takes me about a month to settle into my new job. This man needed just 7.7 seconds. And guess what? He went on to score a hat-trick in that game. Damn!
now.
But what if I told you that this is still not the fastest goal in English football history? That one came in the Premier League in 2019 when Shane Long did this against Watford.
Continue their own battle for places in the Champions League or the Europa League, but there's a chance here immediately. Shane Long!
Yes, this goal was a gift from a defender like many others on this list, but Shane Long really made the best of this one with that really delicious chip. Chips so good you can enjoy it without dips. That goal was timed at exactly 7.69 seconds, and it still remains the fastest goal in Premier League history. Southampton may not be playing in the Premier League anymore, but at least they're still in the league's record books. But if you think 7.69 seconds is fast, take a look at the fastest goal in Serie A history, which was scored by the ever-smiling baller Rafael Leao.
So Milan in white here on the offensive straight away, going for potentially the fastest goal ever!
This goal was just perfect. The only bad thing about this goal is that there were no fans in the stadium to witness its beauty because of the global pandemic back in 2020. With that aside, this goal was perfection. It was timed at exactly 6.2 seconds. And guess what? It's not only the fastest goal in Serie A history, it's also the fastest in the history of any of Europe's top 5 leagues. But what if I told you that that isn't even the fastest goal in Italian football history? Crazy, isn't it? That record goes to Gioacchino Giardina, who scored in 3.81 seconds in 2023. God damn! A goal in less than 4 seconds! Now, how the hell did he manage to pull that off?
Sono i neri, è partito proprio adesso. L'incontro ed è gol!
No doubt about this one at all. This guy had definitely planned for this record for a long time, and he got it. You can tell from how his teammates ran into the pitch to celebrate with him like he just scored a dying minute winner. One kick from kickoff and boom, goal! He didn't even wait for the referee's whistle to finish sounding around the stadium. Honestly, if I were this guy, I would change the day I scored that goal to my birthday so I can celebrate it every year. Well, those are the 10 fastest goals in football history. But here's a quick honorable mention. This one is not as fast as any of the goals in this video, but I just had to add it because while the other goals were scored by strikers and wingers, this one was scored by a goalkeeper. Yes, a goalkeeper. I mean, aren't their jobs to save goals? Well, this guy right here went ahead to score one, but he did not only score a goal, he scored a super fast one. I mean, just imagine you arrived at the game just 14 seconds late and you hear that a goal has already been scored by a goalkeeper and it wasn't even an own goal.
Southampton only out of the Champions League places by a point. Could be in trouble straight away.
What was the other goalkeeper even doing? This goal is so crazy it holds 2 records. First, it's the longest distance goal ever scored in football history, and secondly, it is the fastest goal ever scored by a goalkeeper. I know what you're asking. Did he mean it or was it just a fluke? Hear from the man himself.
Asmir, tell us what you made of those first 14 seconds.
Yeah, well, it was just one of those things, you know, got fortunate with the good bounce, and obviously the pitch was still a bit wet. Tricky condition with the wind, and you know, it went in. I feel bad for, you know, out the board, just never nice to be on the receiving end of one of those, but good for us. We needed the goal, and obviously helped us get a point in the end.
Is this guy a goalkeeper or a physics teacher? Nah. Take a bow, Asmir Begovic. Scoring 13 seconds into a Premier League match is super wild. Anyway, now that we've seen the fastest goals in football, let's now see who'll be the fastest to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.